We're joined in the media center here at Virginia Motorsports Park by our top fuel motorcycle winner, Mr. Larry Spiderman McBride. Just a couple of years ago, reawakened this category with a 268 mile per hour run right here at Virginia Motorsports Park. Here a couple of years later, it's a category, multiple bikes, a bunch of people coming out here to win. You worked very hard to make that happen. It happened, and now you are an event winner officially in the NHRA. Larry, how does that feel?
It's been great, you know, to be able to win a Wally since last one I won was 1983 Southern Nationals, Atlanta, Georgia. So to be able to do that, come here and do it at your home track, and you know, this class that we're trying to build, that you know, that's been going on for quite a while. I've been a long time. And Jack here, he's been very well involved. You know, I like to give credit where credit's due, and he worked really hard with me for a lot of years to try to build this class, to get it going in NHRA, and we've got it going in NHRA, and it's a great deal to be back to run and build this class. Unfortunately, we had kind of a big cloud this weekend put over our class because they had the people from Finland that was in a major accident in Oklahoma City on I-40, and you know, our prayers go out to them guys. We had one of them that lost a leg, man. So you know, our prayers go out to them, but you know, it kind of hurt our class, so it kind of put a little bit of a dark cloud over the weekend for me, because what we're trying to do for here. But the main thing, we didn't lose no lives.
Let's open it up to members of the media. Tim Haley, Eat My Ink.
Larry, we've spent a lot of time at this track over the years, and a lot of time in this tower with your family reunion that was here every year during the Pro Star years. Tell me about winning at this track.
This track has been like really good to Larry McBride. I mean, I've studied a lot of records, a lot of speed records, a lot of ET records here. A lot of memories, man. We used to rent, you know, a big booth and have a big cookout. I mean, I used to feed half the track. My family would get mad at me because I'd invite everybody from the pits up. So I miss it, and unfortunately, I've lost a lot of the family members that did that for me. So to be able to come back here and be involved with back here now, there's so many memories, and you know, I'm 66 years old and still doing top fuel motorcycles. So unfortunately, I know that eventually, you know, my career's got to end, but you know, I'm still good for I think a few more years for sure. So we're going to build this class, and you know, people really like Joe and yourself and Jack and everybody that's trying to build this class, we appreciate it. I mean, because y'all all do such a good job for us, and I just really appreciate being involved and you know, back again with the NHRA.
So when you were running exhibition, I don't know, 20 some odd years ago at NHRA, you learned a lot, which helped propel you to the first 5-second motorcycle. I just saw you have a conversation with Jimmy Prock about something that you learned from working with him and or trying on the motorcycle. Did that just happen again recently? Are you back into that learning mode? And
Oh, absolutely. We made so many major steps this weekend, and fortunately, it's been again with Jimmy Prock. He's been helping us do some development in cylinder heads. In other words, he's telling us what they do. They get so many runs, and we don't have them runs. So he shares some information with us. I go way back and I call Vance and Hines, and I tell Byron what's going on. You know, what Jimmy suggested. Byron's good friends with him. He calls Jimmy. So and we're developing these new cylinder heads, and we just had the first one on this weekend, and I actually made whatever it is, 5 or 6 runs today on the same engine. So this is really unheard of for Larry McBride to do that. Usually I'm an engine a pass. So we run all weekend on one motor. Now, we were very fortunate as far as the weekend. The weekend is, you know, as hot as it was, you don't make near as much power. You have to calm everything down to make the run. 1,000 foot does help, you know, on the nutrition of parts. But what Jimmy and Byron did is very awesome. So it's just be able to be involved with people like that, and you know, it goes back with my swept back pipes. You know, Jimmy Prock is the one that done that for me. I was at that trade show one December, and met up with Jimmy, and we were talking. He said, "Man, you got to put these swept back pipes on. You got to do this. It's going to pick you up 10 miles an hour." I said, "Really?" I go immediately back home to my brother. Said, "We got to do this." So immediately we ordered the tubing. We did it, and come out 10 mile an hour, just like he said. So He's never lied to me yet.
One last question from me. You started off the weekend with an injector problem in the first round. You didn't get a time. Did that stress you out? Did you feel like behind the 8 ball seriously, or did you?
No, felt a little embarrassed, but other than that, I felt like everything was good. We made the move. Made a mistake. It was an oversight of we ain't quite sure exactly what had happened. It pulled me through the lights, and my whole 45 years today, or the other day was the first time I've ever left before the tree was activated. So just things happen. So you just got to pick your head up and go to the next round. You have to get that round down. There's nothing you can do about it. Live with it, deal with it, go on to the next round.
So you're such a normal seeming gentleman. You seem so normal. And then you put on those leathers and it's the Spiderman, like the full head to toe Spiderman. Does that change your vibe? Does that like get you in like, do you go into a zone when you put on this costume sort of?
You know, I really do. I mean, it's crazy. Once I don't even, when I put my helmet on, it's just another deal. I don't want to really be involved because it's yes, that was a great question, by the way, but it's hard to really answer that. I love what I do, and everybody thinks it's super dangerous. Life is dangerous. The interstate's dangerous. I'm a lot more safer than any motorcycle rider that rides on the interstate at 30 miles an hour. I'm a hell of a lot safer out here on this racetrack. I've got EMTs here. I'm in a closed atmosphere. I ain't got I have nobody on a cell phone. So only thing I got to worry about is Joe on the loudspeaker. So that's the biggest thing I have to worry about.
He's dangerous. That's what I hear. Larry, congratulations on your win. We know many more to come. Good luck with the category, and keep pushing. It's been very great to watch.
Well, Joe, thank you, and keep WFO going, man. I got my decal on.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.